Stirring your resolve with chopsticks using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize your resolve at the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee with monk fruit sweetener in it and some half and half. Good. Good. It's not bad at all. You know, I was just starting to like the fact that we weren't bombing the shit out of the world for the past 48 months. It kind of felt good, not demonizing brown-skinned people as terrorists, although there are many people like that. It was just nice to not have to defend little countries that are starting trouble and just using them as an excuse to bomb everything and everybody. The bombing will resume at the end of this month, though. I just want to let you know that. The bombing will resume. I did enjoy a peaceful president. I did. You got a little taste of it. And now we return to your regularly scheduled terrorism and bombing. I've heard many people say that justice was done. I've heard many people say that they're never voting again. Here's my message to all of you regarding what happened recently since November 3rd. Vote for yourself. This is the year that you get unstuck. This is the year that you begin to get rich. This is the year that you use social media less and signal everything you believe in. At this point, you need to rally with me, myself, and I. The three of you actually need to be strong. Your strength does not come from identifying with groups. Your strength does not come from identifying with a political party. Political parties in the United States have pretty much divided people in half. The country is certainly not unified. Each half is unified, but that certainly isn't enough. You need to cast a vote for yourself, which means that you need to change your life financially, physically, emotionally, mentally. You need to stop looking to social media for mental satisfaction. I remember when President Trump won 4 years ago, I was socializing with a woman. It wasn't a relationship. We were just meeting out and about. And I'll never forget calling her the day after Trump won, because politics was not part of what I looked for in a woman like it is now. Politics really is worldview. But she said, I can't talk now. I said, why? She says, because of the election. I said, what are you talking about? She literally couldn't meet with me. She didn't know where I stood politically, but she was so down and depressed that she couldn't even socialize, couldn't even meet for coffee. If you feel like that today, then enjoy it for a day. If you need to feel sorry for yourself, enjoy it for today. It changes tomorrow. When you wake up, it's a new day. You need to get yourself into shape and not let this be affected by anything on the outside. Get your body in order, get your mind in order, get your wallet in order. There's never been a better time to increase your wealth. There's never been a better time to optimize your body, your world, the world of your family. If you are the leader of a family, if you are a man, you need to remain strong for your wife. Talk to another man, talk to a trusted brother. Do not cry on your woman's shoulder. She wants a rock. She doesn't want to be the rock. And she will resent you if she has to play the role of the strong one in your family. Now is your chance to zip it, all your disappointment, all your discouragement, and remain strong and talk to another man or a trusted brother. Do not let your woman or your kids see you down and defeated and be a sad sack. Look that up, sad sack. It's an old comic strip about a guy that was just always depressed, sad sack. So what do? You need to walk. Remember my prescription for how you're going to change your life. You need to walk. you need to add resistance exercise, whether it be bands or weights or body weight. It's going to be hard at first for those that have never done it, but you can do it. When you change your body and your state, not to sound like Tony Robbins, you will change your mind. There are people who are going to die from disappointment as a result of this election. People who will seem to give up. It's going to happen. And it's very tempting for those that are kind of like on the edge, who put their hope in MAGA and a president. Put your hope in yourself. Cast a vote for yourself. Your vote didn't matter. For those that are conservatives, your vote didn't matter. It didn't matter. And you have to decide if you're ever going to vote again. But the most important vote that you're going to have is for yourself. Do not concede to yourself. Never say to yourself, it's over. That's it. I'm turning the reins over to the darker me. You're not going to give up. You're going to remain strong. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to start working on your wealth. You're going to start working on your body. You're going to appreciate your family. You're actually going to say to your wife, I love you and I want the best for us. This is the year that we make a change in this marriage. You might have never said that before, but you know what? It's time, isn't it? This is the year that I probably convert all of my daybreak shows and videos into a podcast somehow, some way. I'm not sure totally how to do it, but after being urged for the past few years, I think 2021 is the year that that is going to get unstuck. This is the year that if you've never purchased a firearm, you're going to do so legally and you're going to learn how to use it. There's never a downside to that. And you're not going to be the Wild West. You are going to remain the cool, calm one with sanity, clarity, and reason. You're going to be the strong one in your family, the strong one amongst your neighbors, the strong one in your church, the strong one in your peer group. This is the year that you're going to learn about having a better cup of coffee and enjoying a good quality cup rather than quantity. You're not going to drink a pot of coffee anymore and get jittery and nervous. One good cup of coffee is all you need, maybe two. For me, I like one cup of coffee like this, sharing it with you. And then usually my second cup is a cup of bulletproof coffee that I make. And you can look that up. Just Google bulletproof coffee. Very satisfying. And for many, it acts as a breakfast to give you energy until lunchtime. Then you'll be fine. You might even be happy with having 2 meals a day rather than 3 meals a day. It's a form of intermittent fasting. You're not skipping a meal. All you are doing is closing the window of time in which you eat. This is the year that some of you will do relationship fasting or explore the issue of relationship fasting, where you're not smothering each other in your relationship. You will have spaces in your togetherness. And then when you do come together, whether it be in the same household, and I'm not saying be aloof and then come together. It's just that many of you have your lives wrapped around each other in very unhealthy relationships. It's time to actually have your own interests. It's time to turn off the TV. If TV is something that brings you together, there's something wrong with your relationship. Many years ago, I remember when American Idol came out, that was something that me and the kids would enjoy watching because we'd all pile on the couch. I was newly single, and it was me and 3 kids on the couch having a blast, betting each other, competing, laughing, smiling. I was tiring the kids out before they were going to bed, but something like, I guess it was on Tuesday nights. And I'll never forget that. It was something that brought us together, but the TV was not on all night. Now the kids are grown. But I still remember the nights of watching American Idol together. Then the TV went off after the show was over with. So this is the year that you limit or eliminate television from your life. This is the year that you start a garden or container gardening and just learn how to grow some things and see the value of taking care of the growing medium, planting a seed, and then nurturing that thing until it yields a fruit or vegetable. This might be the year that you discover motorcycles, which for me is a calming thing. If you feel a certain amount of anxiety, learn how to ride a motorcycle. Ride it in open space like the country area, a rural area. City riding and commuting, probably not a good idea because your mind is not on the road and on the motorcycle and your safety. Start being a weekend warrior. You will like yourself better after a couple hours on the motorcycle. As one person said, and I saw this sign at my local biker bar, that you never see motorcycles parked out of a psychiatrist's office because the motorcycle itself is therapy. This is the year that you get unstuck. 2021 is the year that you get unstuck. And with that, finish your coffee. And I'll see you tomorrow on the Daybreak Show, your home of sanity, clarity, and reason.